Hey you guys, I am here with a topic that I get asked about all the time, and that is reverse dieting. So I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have had about this topic, and also just kind of, if you guys have questions, you're welcome to ask during the Facebook Live feed. So reverse dieting. So first of all, what is reverse dieting? So reverse dieting is when you are slowly increasing your calories after a period of restricted calories. So if you've been on a diet or on a fat loss plan and you've reached your goal, you don't want to just jump all the way immediately back up to your maintenance level. Okay, you want to do it slowly. So why do you need to reverse diet? You need to reverse diet because when you are in a caloric deficit, when you're eating, when you're slowly decreasing your food over time to lose fat, your metabolism is going to slow down a little bit also as you go. So hopefully if you've done a good fat loss plan, you have been slowly decreasing your calories as you go. So your metabolism might just be really slowly downgrading a little bit. But when you reach your goal, if your metabolism is down here and your food intake is down here, and you immediately jump your calories and your carbs just all the way back up to maintenance level, or what was your maintenance level before, you're going to put on some fat. But if you slowly increase your calories and carbs, your metabolism can actually adjust to your increased carb and calorie amount. So like let's say you increase it just a little bit and you hold it here for a little while, your metabolism will increase to that. If you increase your food just a little bit, your metabolism can increase like that. Just really slow little steps. So when you're reverse dieting, what you do is you watch your weight and your measurements, and every week that your weight stays the same, you're going to increase your calories and carbs a little bit. I say carbs, you don't really need to increase your protein. Actually, when you're dieting, your protein needs are a little bit higher than when your carbs are lower, your protein needs are a little bit higher. So when you're not trying to lose fat anymore, and you're focusing more on maintenance, you don't necessarily need to keep increasing your protein. But again, that's kind of a generalized statement because everybody's different and I don't know what kind of, macros you're on right now. So when you reach your goal, you increase your food really, really slowly each week. And by really slowly, I mean probably about 50 calories a week or so. And if you have a week where you gain, then you don't increase that week. You just watch and see if it levels out. If it levels out the next week, then you increase again the next week. Okay, I'm going to see what kind of questions you guys are asking here. Let's see. Crystal says she has had a lot of success with the reverse diet. That's awesome. I have too, and I love it. It's so fun to increase your food each week. It's really, really important, though, on a side note, that you track your macros really closely so that you can make these very small incremental increases. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you can't slowly increase. So, let's see. A lot of you guys are doing the challenge and you're excited. That's awesome. Okay, so a lot of you that are doing the challenge, it talks a little bit in there in the back of the book about how to add food when you're finished. So follow those guidelines in there once you reach your goal. Stay on the program until you reach your goal, and then you'll want to slowly increase your calories after that. So Emily says, what is the best way to track your macros? So that is a great question, Emily. And if you stay tuned next Thursday morning, about 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to tell you the best way to track your macros. So you'll want to get an app on your phone and then tune in to my Facebook Live next Thursday. Donna says, how do you know what my macros should be? Another good question that I will answer in my Facebook Live next Thursday. So make sure you guys tune in. Darlene says she's having the same problem. She's having a problem with not losing, so she's hit a plateau. So first things first, you want to make sure you really hit that plateau. And a plateau means you've been sticking to your plan 100% for a couple weeks and you haven't seen any progress. So if you've only been sticking to it half-heartedly and you're not losing, the first step is to get back to whatever program you're following and stick to it 100% without cheating or anything. Okay? So if you've done it 100% without cheating for a couple of weeks, then you're at a plateau. Then you want to either drop some food or increase some cardio. Again, it kind of depends on the person and what you're doing. Let's see. Someone's asking where do I live. I live in Utah, Salt Lake City. Any snack ideas for me to carry for my marathon training? I'm experimenting with different things. There are our new protein bars would be great. They've got a great ratio of carbs, protein, and fat in them. And you can just stick it in a little fanny pack or something during your race training. Also, I've never ran a marathon, but I've heard, and in shorter races, I've had a good success with, like almond butter and banana sandwiches. Okay, so you just want some, and like a protein shake, ideally in protein. You just want a good ratio of protein, fats, and carbs. So our new Idealine protein bars would be awesome. So try those. Kim Hanvey says, what percentage of macros do you suggest? Like what percent of fat, carbs, and protein for the average female? Again, a question that I'm going to answer. These are all great questions, you guys. And I've got a big macro Facebook Live event happening next Thursday at 8:30 in the morning Mountain Standard Time. Brianne says, do you track free veggies? Great question. So in all of my programs, I don't make people count free veggies. Me personally, I do track my veggies only because I tend to have a lot of them. So I don't track them very closely. If I'm having a ton, I will track some of them though, just to account for some of those carbs. But you don't have to. I stopped working out because I think I'm pregnant. Congratulations. That's awesome. You can actually keep working out through your pregnancy though, especially if it's things that you're used to doing. You don't necessarily need to stop. It's actually better if you keep going. Talk to your doctor, but if it's something that your body is used to, then you can continue that as long as you feel okay. Okay. Nicole says, I haven't started the 6-week. I'm not a good eater. Do I just jump right in, even though I most likely haven't been eating very much? Honestly, I would just jump right in and try it and see how you feel, because it might just boost your metabolism so that you'll start seeing results. If it's too hard to get the food in, then you can take a week or so and just slowly build up to the amount of food. Love you too, Chrissy. Donna says, what time of day? Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, okay, in Utah time. Stephanie, I'm doing your challenges and I'm wondering, I also have your 101 protein ebook, and may they be incorporated into the challenges? That's a great question. If you check out my my Facebook Live next Thursday, I'll talk a little bit about that. I hope I don't forget. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget to touch on that. But as of now, no, all of those recipes don't fit cleanly into the challenges. It would be impossible for me to go through every challenge meal plan and find out where we can fit in every recipe we put out. I just don't have the time in the world to do that. So if you know how to track your own macros though, you're welcome to track a meal in the challenge that seems like it might match the one you want to sub in, and just kind of tweak the recipe to sub it in. So that would be just fine. Let's see. I have about 2 more minutes, guys. I'm going to try and answer as many as I can, but I may have to go. Let's see. I'm happy everywhere else but my belly. I'm pretty good with exercising and diet. What else can I do? First thing, pretty good sometimes isn't enough. Sometimes you have to be perfect, especially with belly fat. If pretty good means having some treats at night, every night, that's not good enough. So I don't know what pretty good means for you, but I would first work on really tightening up your nutrition if you're having trouble losing fat in your belly. But also, if your body just genetically stores fat there, then it might be that that's going to be the last place that you lose it. So you just have to kind of keep going. Let's see. I have to lose weight before I work out. Don't you think that's best? I've never been overweight in my life. I've put on 48 pounds. Actually, no, I don't think that's best. I would definitely incorporate some exercise now. Even if you're 50 pounds overweight is not, and it's not that much. I mean, it probably feels significant to you, and I don't mean to trivialize that, but I'm saying if someone was morbidly obese and couldn't get out of bed, then yes, they would need to lose some weight before they could exercise. But you can definitely add in some light steady state cardio and some and some weightlifting. Just slowly increase your intensity and slowly increase the amount of time. I would not wait until you lose weight to start doing that. No reason to do that. Okay, 2 more questions, guys. let's see. Best tips on how to get body fat percentage lower. Follow my programs. Okay. 15-day challenge is my 15-day fit body challenge. The website is idealfit.com/15-day-fit-body-challenge. Okay. Just 15-day fit body challenge with a dash in between each one. It's all about the nutrition, guys. And my challenges have full meal plans that are yummy and easy to follow. And that would be my best tip. So, all right, one more. Let's see. I'll be at work. When will we be able to catch your Facebook Live later? The awesome thing about Facebook Lives is they live on my Facebook page forever and ever. So all you have to do is click on videos and they're all going to be there. So just set a reminder in your phone. Later that day, you can go check it out and watch it. Okay? One person says, Cassie says, is it too late to join the challenge? No, you can join it whenever you want to and start whenever you want. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.